Hey guys, my name's Karen Wright. I'm with Wright on Q and I'm part of Team B&B. So first we go out and we're looking at steak selection. And I'm a little different. I do like mine when I go and I'm looking at a steak. I'm looking here. I like to see these 3 muscles, which is called a tri-heart for a ribeye. So this is what I'm looking for when I look for a good steak for me on a competition. And also when we cook at home, this is what I like to see is this. All right, now that we have picked our steak, which is the tri-heart here, for a competition, we do trim the steak. And when I trim the steak, I'm taking a lot of this fat off and moving around just to make the steak a little more uniformed. So we remove this piece, and as you see, once as we're removing that and we're cutting out some of the fat from the bottom, this is what it'll look like once it's trimmed. Once we have our steak good and trimmed, we also put it in a marinade. And so for this steak, we use the Poncho and Lefty's marinade, and it's just about 3/4 cup of a marinade with some beef stock. And I marinated 20 minutes per side. As you can see on both sides, it's dried really well, and we're gonna go ahead and start seasoning. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit and kind of marinate the flavors until it's ready to get on the grill. All right, so we've got the grill fired up with some hot B&B charcoal, some briquettes. My grill grate temps are sitting right around 575 degrees, so we're gonna get the steak. I've got this on the grill grate tool, so there's my lines are gonna be on my steak here. We're just gonna lay it down. Put on a little bit of a press. We're gonna keep that press on for about 20 seconds. Then take it off and then let it sit on the grates for about another minute. All right, so I've gone about another minute. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up off this grill, off the grates. I wanna clean my grates. And then we're also gonna spray. This helps keeping the steak from sticking. Then I'm gonna go and have some vertical lines to the lines I've already done. And again, same thing. All right, so now all our grill marks are on the steak on both sides. The temp's still not exactly where I want it, so we're putting a riser rack. We're gonna put the steak on the riser rack with just a little bit of butter. So I'm actually just gonna butter my foil on my riser rack. Lay the steak here in the center, and then we will continue to temp it as we go. All right, so we pulled the steak off after it's risen to temperature. We want to cut the strings off, but first, before I cut the strings, I am gonna just lightly dust with a little bit more rub, just to give it that little bit pop of flavor there. We're gonna cut our strings off. So we've got our grill marks here, brought to you courtesy of Grill Grate and our hot B&B charcoal. But there's a good steak cooked to about medium temp.